Hey everyone, welcome to another edition of the Down and Back with CornDoug. This week, unfortunately, no guests. It's been a busy week. Life kind of getting back to normal here. We're hitting a new phase here, so it's more stuff going on. Cornhole happening again. We got rained out this week. We tried to go live outside with our cornhole club here, but yeah, unfortunately got rained out. So a few other things that have been going on. Great show last week. Trey Ryder was on, got a lot of information out there that, let's say there may have been a lot of false information coming out, some stuff that people jumped the gun on, getting upset on Facebook, on Twitter, on everything. I kind of joke with Trey off air that, people may be cutting out from the finals here because they got carpal tunnel because everyone was just typing so crazy on social media, but just, we had Trey Ryder on just to kind of bring some stuff out, get the correct information out there. Some people like it, some people may not. I know there was a lot of talk of the Kool-Aid drinkers, the kind of everything else. I know I've seen some posts about some people talking about the show here that Trey was on, talking about what was said. A lot of people skipped over some other stuff, kind of just took what they wanted. I'm totally cool. You want to call me a Kool-Aid drinker or whatever. I'm here just to put information out, get some stuff out there. It's the ACL is what we know here. That's what I've only played. So I'm going to have, Trey on to talk about stuff. Trying to get some other people for some of the other leagues out here. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. But yeah, it's just, I'm here. I'm just getting the information out. Say what you want, say that I'm just trying to fit in with all the other stuff. Really, to me, I don't give a flying fidoo. Like I said, I'm here for fun, getting information out. And you like what I say, you like what I say, you don't, then you can say, hey, you're wrong, whatever. It's no skin off my back, no trying to do whatever. There's no underlying stuff going on. I'm not here to try and really make a whole bunch of money, trying to do other stuff. I'm not begging people to give me stuff to get them on the show. People are going to come on here if they want to come on. If they don't, they don't. That's kind of what I kind of go with my own thing. And so, like I said, if you like what you see, keep watching. I'm just here for fun. So I'm having a blast. You do what you do. So on to other better things. Talking ACL, talking the ACL Virtual. Talking ACL Virtual International Tournament, the Invitational. I'm not sure if any of you have been following that. It's been going pretty good. I've been watching some of the stuff online. I know, talking to some of the European players, they're playing with the all cornhole slide rate bags. They were all sent slide rate bags to Europe to play with, and a lot of them, it's the first time playing with that sort of bag, so a lot of them are getting used to it, and some of them are doing fantastic with it. So they're kind of coming down with near the end of the brackets for that. So that they've already got a winner out of the winners bracket. Scott Sullivan out of Kitchener here, Canada. He's been throwing lights out. His neighbors, I'm not sure if his neighbors are really are liking him doing it. I don't know if you've been watching the videos in the ACL Virtual, but it seems like every time he goes to start up a game, his neighbors have either started up a saw, started up the mower, started hedging. They're trimming their hedges. It's like he's always got some sort of noise in the background that starts up just as he's about to throw, and yeah, he's a guy that, for me, because I've been able to play against him, he's a consistent thrower. He's that guy who can be mentally focused and just kind of focus on the board, focus on what he has to do, and just a great player. And it's, I've had the chance once, I think, in the 2.5 years he's been playing with us, that I've actually got to beat him. So and that was in a doubles. But yeah, I'm going to say that he's probably the favorite to take it all. Maybe not all, but at least the international brackets. So going on right now, I know right before I started filming this here, I seen that Carl Slegers out of Holland, He had just thrown his game. I haven't had a chance to watch it yet. He's throwing against Arno Seaman from Germany. So they're in the I guess they're playing off to see who's going to play against Gunny Wrights, who's also from Germany. And then the winner of that game will then play against Kalle Akison, who's another guy who's been on the show. He was throwing lights out. I know Scott Sullivan had to throw the highest total that they had for the international division to beat Kalle, because Kalle had just been, he was one of the ones I did talk with, that he was, getting used to those new bags, because he's never thrown that style of bag before. And yeah, so he's been throwing great. So I'm if I'm going to pick anything, I'm going to say that whoever the three other ones that's going to go up against Kalle Akison, I think Calle's going to prevail in that match, and it's going to go then to another rematch between Kalle and Scott. And both great guys. Don't really want to pick one, but I've got to go with the Canadian guy in that. But then the other bracket, then the U.S. bracket, full of U.S. pros. Devin Harbaugh's come out as winning the winners bracket, and so far now today, Greg Geary and Justin Stranger are going to be playing off to see who plays against Devin Harbaugh in the American division final in that out of that bracket. So I'm thinking it's going to be a good finals. Looks like that may kind of, I'm not sure what's going to like with the American guys with the bigger tournament going on this weekend and with the KCC guys, but hopefully they'll be able to pull it off, and maybe that finals will be happening during the ACL finals next week. But yeah, I think Todd Kazicki has done a great job organizing this tournament. I know I talked with him. He's really excited just how it's become. He's waiting. They want to branch out a little more with their doing a little more international stuff. Because this tournament has been great for the international exposure to the game. Because you had guys like from Canada, Germany, France, Holland, Sweden. There was a player from Italy, a player from Australia, had a player from Japan. So it's showing that cornhole is out there. It is that international game, and it's and it's a lot of good throwers. A lot of people, most of the people from the European side are throwing outside, so throwing outdoors, which watching them play they're just going through it. I know watching one of Kalle Akison's games, he was actually playing in the rain. It was raining out, and he was still, just showing this how, I guess you can show how durable some of these bags are with if you're playing the slick side. So, I think the future, the only way there is to go up with this, and I think Todd's doing a great job with really trying to up the platform with cornhole in the virtual way, because I know Aaron and Aaron Fielder and Morgan Fielder are doing a great job of Cornhole Europa. That's where most of the European players kind of play with Cornhole Europa in their bigger tournaments. So they've kind of got their kind of group of top players, and yeah. So I think like I said, the only way is up with this here, keeping this virtual thing going. I know some people don't like it, but hey, if we want to get the international cornhole community going, it's got to start off this way. And I know this whole COVID thing kind of sucks, because there was a lot of those European guys were really looking to come over here and play in a finals, whether it be, some of them are coming over for ACO, some of them are coming for ACL. Just getting those European players over here playing, and even American players, Canadian players going over to Europe, playing there, playing in Asia, playing in Australia. It's we're just, it's like I said, it's I can't say up. There's only one way is up, and it's going. It's on a very steep curve that we're really putting it out there. So I think really hats off to Todd Kazicki for really putting it out there. I'm hoping to get a show with coming up here soon with some of the other European players. Maybe get Cali back on, get some of the guys from Germany, some of the, Australia, just to see just kind of what their thoughts are playing in. Some of them playing with the ACL for the first time. So yeah. So with that, and like I said, with the US bracket, I'm gonna say kind of shocked that some of the other guys like that Matthew Morton wasn't in there, but then he's prepping for that run for that big the big title with the ACL and the Pro Division. So I'm gonna say some of those guys may have been preoccupied with something else. I know Jeremy Schemmerhorn, he had a great run with this as well too. So I think getting everyone together, getting everyone playing is and getting their name recognition out there was another big thing. So that's that for the international front. Check out the ACL Virtual International. Then for the to be able to check out the videos for that, I believe Todd still has all the videos up. You can go back, watch everyone's game, how they threw, kind of what the other people's setup is. So yeah, so there's that. On to the next thing. The other, we'll say, disappointing thing here, because the ACL finals, they call it World Finals. I'm saying there's no Canada, there's no one else, just the Americans. So I'm just going with the ACL finals. I joke with Trey about that last week, but yeah. So the Pro Division, I think we talked about it last week. There's the three guys that are going for it: Jamie Graham, Ryan Windsor, Matthew Morton. But there is some other guys that can, maybe not take that title, but still can maybe possibly win this tournament. James Baldwin can get hot. We've seen him do that before at the ACL finals. He did that down in Cherokee. He won that long run, lost in the final to Jordan. Then then he comes back strong, wins the next year, beats Adam Hisner in the final. So I think he's one to don't count him out in the ACL final tournament. You got Justin Stranger, who's gone the long run. Devin Harbaugh's gone the long run with the ACL Virtual here, with the international one. Maybe that's how they're working themselves up. You got guys like that there. So I think there's a ton of guys. Ryan Smith can get hot playing singles as well too. So there's just a lot of guys that really it's finally we're getting the best of the best. We've seen those other qualifiers with the other kind of regional stuff and not having everyone there, because we only had 35 or 36 pros there. This is getting everyone back in that spot for all the best being there to play together. Another name, Jay Rubin. It's you can pull so many names out for that there, but it's I think it's gonna be one that's gonna be fun to watch. Like I know some people posted that they didn't see it or they didn't hear Trey talk about it, but if you didn't, and you're listening again or you're watching again, the ACL Facebook feed, the ACL DN feed, is going to be simulcast on ESPN3 for the week. Okay? For the week. So if you don't want to watch it on your computer or on your phone, throw it up in your TV for ESPN3. I know there was a bunch of people that said, oh, I didn't see that. And I was like, go back. It's right. I believe it's right around the 30-minute mark that Trey says it. But it was kind of like the breaking news of the show. So just, the content is getting out there. And then other people said, oh, well, it's only going to be pros that they're going to show. I'm sorry, but if they're gonna put up that, though, I'm not sure if it's going to be the full day. We're not sure just what it is. But if it is going to be a full day, the pros aren't playing on those boards the full day. Okay, they won't. There's no way that they can be playing on those boards the full day. They will be showing other people. They will be showing all of the divisions. Like, just, everyone's just really wanting to jump on. And Michael Morton, I know we said it in a comment, but, there's other leagues that started doing this year. Everyone complained. You weren't doing this, you weren't doing that. So they then all came to ACL. Now ACL's changed their stuff up. They don't like it. They're all going to complain. I think for myself, putting Octane out of it, KW out of it, ACL out of it, just, you know what? if you don't like it, start up something yourself. I know we've even talked to people around here like that with our local league. If you don't like it, run your own. But most people don't want to run their own. They want someone else to run it, but only the way that the other people want it. They want someone else to run it under someone else's rules. Not going to happen. People at the top are there for a reason. So just, let's find some place you're happy, play cornhole, have fun. That's all. There's my other rant for that there is done. But, so we talked about the pro singles, pro doubles. Another thing, I know Trey was unsure about it. I'm going to say I don't think there's anyone stopping McClem and Malone. They're on fire. I think they're really going to have it. Other people are, is Frank going to be okay to throw? Is he going to be able to do it with Jamie Graham? So you got that's another team. Another team like Trey talked about, Baldwin and Kamba is, can James get that, light it up? Can Jordan keep up with him? I know we've had Jordan on the show, and he's like, it's times it's intimidating because Baldwin's got that. He's there for business, and you got to really keep up with him. So they did the Spencer McKenzie's tournament last year. They won that. Can they go on a run like this down in I just forgot where they're going to go. It's Rock Hill, South Carolina. Can that happen in Rock Hill, South Carolina again in a couple days? Can they get that fire back? Because they've done it before, they can do it again. Another one, Lester Price, Jay Rubin. Talked about Jay Rubin before. We've seen them at the pro qualifiers. There was two of them where they went on fire. It's, they're another team that don't count them out. Yeah, there's a lot of young guys, a lot of older guys that can still throw bags as well too. So can they get back in that hot seat, get that hot hand going? Another guy, got to give a shout out to Timothy Pitcher, Leston Allen. Can they catch fire? Can they go on a run and do it? Another team, said his name again. So some of those guys in those singles can also do it in the doubles with their other partners. James Washington, Ryan Smith. Can they go on a run? Because they've also done it before. So there's so many other teams out there that are the variables in this that have gone on long runs before. They just need to hit that fire again. Are they coming out of this COVID stuff where they're maybe not playing a lot of live cornhole? Can they catch fire, get that spark back, get that whatever back, and see just how if that can because it's like I've just said, everyone's coming out of a break. Anyone can play, anyone can win. I know you've heard that a ton of times, but it's what can happen. Women's, I personally think there's a big I'm gonna say a big four, being Christine Papke, Samantha Finley, Cheyenne Renner. I know she had a tough match in the ACL Virtual International. I believe she caught Matt Morton her first game, but she can get hot as well too. She can get that arm that's just on fire. Maya Cup, can she do it? Because we've all seen her play. There's those four. You got Megan Maupin coming back. Is she going to be? It's her and Christine with the women's doubles, but she's got that hard throw. She's got she's in the hole all the time. We've seen her do that before. Can she do that here this week? Allison Peters. I personally, I've been hearing the name around. I haven't had a chance to see her play that much just because we're not getting a lot of the stuff up here. But will she be able to get that hot hand and be able to do it? So I think the women's division, since it is just up and coming, there is that chance for those other, call them underdogs, call them whatever you want, that they can come up, catch fire, get that hot hand, and just go on that run. And I know Christina said it here on the show. Samantha said on the show, there's a lot of good younger throwers out there that are just, chomping at the bit to take over. So that's kind of what I have. I've got did the ACL virtual stuff, with the international tournament. We'll try and keep that going. I'll try and keep some updates on the Facebook page for us there. Got next week. I'm hoping to do some live hits with some of the guys down in Rock Hill. If they get a chance in between games or if they have been eliminated, we can talk to them about what they've done. Maybe if they've won something, we'll maybe talk about them the next day, because we know most of those finals are going late in the evening in those first couple of days. So they're all pretty much a lot of performance enhancing beverages done before that, during that day. So we got that coming up next week. So we'll do a show about next week about what's kind of gone on, kind of the first couple of days of the ACL finals. So that's it for this week. Short, sweet, 20-minute show. I'm headed off now. I got a long weekend up here. I've already got a message that the cornhole boards are set up. I got to get going. It's Friday here, Friday morning. I got to get there, start playing some cornhole for the week, and maybe you might see some live stuff on Facebook. Who knows? I'll be with Corey, my partner, and if anyone around here knows how Corey is, when him and I play, it's kind of like the Jay and Silent Bob, because he just doesn't talk. If the camera turns on, he just becomes silent. So we'll maybe try and sneak in some comments from him. So until next week, keep throwing those bags, keep having some fun. For anyone who's watching that's going to the ACL finals down in Rock Hill next week, best of luck throwing, hoping all your bags go in. And, well, if that happens, it's going to be a long week. But everyone, best of luck. Throw some great. Any of the guys, anyone who's maybe watching who's throwing this weekend in the Kansas City tournament, best of luck there. I know there's some top ACO guys, some top ACL guys going there. That Mark Isley has that tournament going. So best of luck there. I'm guessing some of those games will be online too. You can check them out. But just keep having fun. Be nice to each other. Don't get carpal tunnel. Don't be throwing all the whole big rants out on Facebook or social media. Keep those wrists, keep those everything all so you can keep playing. That's all. Just have fun. Throw bags. Put a smile on your face. Stop bitching. Just play. Just throw the bag. Okay? Everyone else, keep having fun, and we'll see you next week here on the Down and Back of CornDoug.